The Young and the Restless spoilers. Nurse Patty's disguise visits hospitalized Jack with stunning demand. The Young and the Restless YNR. Spoilers reveal that Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, will realize the level of insanity he's dealing with when it comes to Patty Williams, Stacey Hayduke. It looks like Patty may disguise herself as an employee to back Jack into a corner once he's a new patient at Genoa City Memorial Hospital. Patty was able to convince Dr. Lawrence Markham, Jerry Burns, to sign off on her rehabilitation, but his judgment obviously can't be trusted. Dr. Markham is Patty's partner in crime and has been enabling her twisted plots. Patty remains mentally unstable and will prove it after she stabs Jack in the July 3rd episode. It'll pave the way for Patty to make some other wild moves once Jack gets rushed to the hospital in medical distress. Based on YNR spoilers for the week of July 6th to 10th and other behind-the-scenes hints, Patty will face off with Diane Jenkins Abbott, Susan Walters, and gain an advantage. It looks like Patty may find some way to neutralize Diane and potentially make sure she's locked up again. Whatever the case, Patty may pose as a nurse or another hospital employee so she can sneak in Jack's hospital room. Jack should be alarmed as Patty slips in undetected and makes a stunning new demand for secrecy. Since Patty doesn't want to ruin the reputation she's pushing as a changed woman, she may pressure Jack to keep her role in his stabbing under wraps. Patty might warn Jack that she'll kill Diane if he dares to expose her latest crime. Jack might end up having to tell the cops and everyone else that he didn't see his assailant. Patty might even want Jack to claim Diane was responsible since she's been trying to make Diane look off her rocker lately. Perhaps Patty could try to make it seem like Diane escaped from Dr. Markham's care and then sought bloody revenge on Jack. Of course, those closest to Jack are obviously going to suspect Patty is to blame anyway. No matter how Patty tries to spin this, she's not really fooling anyone when it comes to her changed woman act. The Young and the Restless spoilers say bad news is brewing for Patty in the end, so stay tuned to watch her eventual downfall. The Young and the Restless spoilers tease that Genoa City may soon witness one of its most shocking twists yet. Just when the Abbott family believes the worst is behind them, an unexpected visitor could turn Jack Abbott's hospital room into the center of a dangerous new mystery. With emotions already running high, Patty Williams may be preparing for a daring return, and this time she could be hiding in plain sight. Rumors are swirling that Patty has managed to slip back into Genoa City unnoticed after months off the radar. While authorities believe she's nowhere near Wisconsin, Patty has allegedly spent weeks planning the perfect way to get close to the man she's never truly forgotten, Jack Abbott. Her solution? A stolen nurse's uniform. The disguise would allow Patty to move through Memorial Hospital with little suspicion. Hospitals are busy places where staff members constantly come and go. A determined Patty could easily blend into the crowd, carrying charts, pushing medical carts, and avoiding unnecessary attention. Unfortunately for Jack, he could be her ultimate destination. Following a frightening medical emergency, Jack finds himself recovering in the hospital surrounded by concerned family members. Diane Jenkins Abbott refuses to leave his side, while Kyle Abbott and Ashley Abbott take turns checking on him. Even Billy Abbott temporarily puts family feuds aside as everyone rallies around Jack during his recovery. The doctors remain optimistic, but they insist Jack needs plenty of rest and minimal stress. That advice may become impossible to follow. Late one evening, after visiting hours have officially ended, a woman dressed in hospital scrubs quietly approaches Jack's room. She keeps her head lowered beneath a surgical cap and wears a protective mask that conceals most of her face. To security cameras, she looks exactly like every other nurse working the overnight shift. No one stops her. She quietly closes the hospital room door behind her. Jack slowly opens his eyes after hearing movement near his bed. At first, he assumes another nurse has arrived to check his vital signs. Instead, the woman slowly removes her mask. His expression immediately changes from confusion to absolute disbelief. "Patty." She smiles softly. "It's been a long time, Jack." Jack is stunned speechless. He immediately reaches for the nurse call button, but Patty gently places her hand over his. "I'm not here to hurt you," she whispers. "If I wanted revenge, I could have had it already." Jack hesitates. Despite everything Patty has done over the years, something about her demeanor feels different. She doesn't appear angry or unstable. Instead, she seems frightened,
Patty explains
almost desperate, that she has nowhere else to turn. She claims powerful people are following her and insists her life is in danger. Jack doesn't know whether to believe a single word. Patty has manipulated him countless times before, weaving elaborate stories that blurred the line between truth and fantasy. Yet something in her eyes convinces Jack that she genuinely believes what she's saying. Then comes the request that leaves Jack completely stunned. She wants him to help her disappear forever. Patty insists she needs money, fake identification, and transportation out of the country before her enemies find her. She refuses to identify who these mysterious people are, only hinting that they know secrets capable of destroying several powerful Genoa City families. Jack immediately questions whether Victor Newman is somehow involved. Patty laughs. "It's much bigger than Victor." That single statement sends chills down Jack's spine. Before he can ask another question, Patty reaches into her pocket and places a sealed envelope on his hospital bed. Inside, she says, is evidence proving someone everyone trusts has been living a dangerous double life. "If anything happens to me," Patty warns, "promise you'll open it." Jack reluctantly takes the envelope, still unsure whether he's witnessing reality or another one of Patty's elaborate games. Outside the room, Diane begins walking back toward Jack after grabbing coffee from the hospital cafeteria. As she nears the hallway, she notices someone exiting Jack's room wearing hospital scrubs. Something immediately feels off. The woman keeps her head down and quickly disappears around the corner. Diane frowns. She quietly enters Jack's room and notices the fear written across his face. "What happened?" she asks. Jack glances toward the envelope hidden beneath his blanket. He almost tells Diane everything. Almost. Instead, he simply says he had a strange dream. Diane isn't convinced. Meanwhile, hospital administrators begin reviewing security footage after a staff member reports an unfamiliar nurse wandering through restricted areas. That's when they make a startling discovery. No employee matching Patty's appearance was scheduled to work that evening. Someone infiltrated the hospital. Security immediately launches a search, but Patty has already vanished without leaving a trace. The mystery deepens when police discover an abandoned nurse's uniform discarded in a nearby alley. There are no fingerprints, no DNA, nothing. Back inside the hospital, Jack finally opens the mysterious envelope after everyone leaves his room. His eyes widen as he studies the contents. Whatever Patty gave him completely changes his expression. Could she actually be telling the truth this time? Or is Jack falling into another dangerous trap orchestrated by one of Genoa City's most unpredictable women? If Patty truly possesses explosive secrets capable of exposing someone close to Jack, the Abbott family could soon find themselves caught in the middle of an entirely new nightmare. As Jack struggles to recover physically, he'll also face an impossible decision. Should he protect Patty despite her troubled past, or turn everything over to the authorities before anyone else gets hurt? One thing is certain. If Patty Williams has returned to Genoa City wearing a disguise and carrying dangerous secrets, peace won't last for long. Her surprise hospital visit could be only the beginning of a storyline filled with shocking revelations, impossible choices, and betrayals that threaten to shake the Abbott family to its core. Fans should remember that this is a speculative spoiler scenario inspired by classic soap-style drama rather than confirmed future episodes. But it certainly presents the kind of suspenseful twist that could leave viewers eagerly awaiting what happens next.